We're going to run it like this in the treadmill.
It's the FastRunner robot, and today it's going for a run.
We're going to be testing our elliptically driven Roadrunner model, testing it on the treadmill, and then for the first time, we're going to take it and put it on the road. Running the robot between these glass panels keeps the robot from falling over to the right or left, kind of like the training wheels do on a bicycle when you're just learning to ride. Oh, you want to set it to 9 miles an hour and get going?
Yeah. Testing it.
Okay, you got
9 miles an hour.
That looks really good. I say we're ready for the road. We're putting together simple machines that run with the phenomenal self-stabilizing capabilities that we see in nature.
Inspired by nature, Johnny Godowski fuses his fascination with how animals move into his robotic creations.
We're emulating what nature does with hundreds of cells and organs and muscles and structures with a few simple mechanical structures that do the same job. And we're getting the same results. The FastRunner series of robots is two-legged robots like ostrich, maybe four-legged, or a humanoid. It's all the same principles. I've always been interested in how people and animals move. If you understand the skeletal mapping, then the human skeleton can map into any animal, and you can get a motion feel for how that animal is moving and where the forces are. Turns out that really a lot of the behavior are built into the physical structure. Our bodies are physically intelligent in their design.
This isn't Godowski's first running robot.
The FastRunner was designed to get everyone to see in a physical way that running is geometric. It's like a wheel. The robot acts like it's a pendulum hanging from that point. What's different now about FastRunner is for the first time, not a hub up here and a whole wheel, but just the robot and zigzag segmented legs that are constrained and driven to march in step with those virtual spokes now.
Before this bird is ready to fly, or in this case run, they need to make sure it can stay upright on its own using only a gyroscope.
I'm checking to make sure that the flywheel in the middle here is securely mounted. It's going to be spinning at about 8,000 RPM. In the previous test, we were dropping the robot between two sheets of glass. In a sense, it had some training wheels to keep it from falling sideways. With the gyro in the middle here, it's going to give it some coupling between the sideways falling and the turning motion of the robot, so that whenever it tries to fall, it's always going to fall and turn. And since it can't fall forwards, as we saw on the treadmill, it's always going to direct that energy into the stable plane of motion, which is running forwards.
How do you feel about the run?
There's a chance that the motors will burn out before we even have a chance to drop it.
We only get one drop, and if it gives out just before we release the robot, we lose it. Let's go to robot run.
They're nervous. They haven't tested this robot on the open road before, and today, the rain isn't helping.
We're all loaded up, and we're heading out to Robot Run to do the first real-world test of our FastRunner prototype. All right, let's do this.
3, 2, 1, go! Go! Faster! There you go. Let it go. Oh, wait.
All right, that was one.
That didn't go so well.
And you didn't wait for Freddie, but we got a release.
It felt nice, and then I let it go, and blam.
We need to pick the robot up out of the rain.
I don't know if that thing's gonna run, man.
Without the safety of the glass, the robot falls during the first test, but the crew isn't ready to give up just yet.
Like, how long did it actually bear its own weight before it fell?
So 1, 2, 3, boom. Step.
What?
Step, step, boom.
Oh.
Why did it crash?
Looks like there's too much weight in the front. Huh?
Yeah, it really does.
I'll gun it, because gunning it'll nose it up.
They try again.
3, 2, 1, go!
The gyro just died.
Okay.
Now what? Do I just hold it?
Yeah.
Keep it running. That's it. Well, try it again. Keep it running. Get in contact with the ground.
Something is not right.
Forget the gyro. It won't run?
Done.
Okay.
Foot. Gyro's dead.
Robot needs a rest.
Disappointed but not defeated, they head back, their confidence in the robot unshaken.
We got a few steps before the instability set in. We don't know if that's due to the gyro, or if something happened, or if a motor gave out, or what. We'll analyze the footage and find out. We went through some real crashes on the road that wouldn't happen on the treadmill because of the protections, the glass walls. What we're doing with FastRunner is just the beginning to the real workable answers now that people have been asking for centuries. How do we move? How do we run? Can we run faster? Can we fly? And what about robots? Can they move like us? Can we make them move fast, efficient, even do amazing things like parkour, free running, sports? And the answer to all of these is now increasingly yes.